guys, Mr. TTB. Now I know it's been a minute since we did one of these videos, but it is almost time for Series 7 of the BrickLink Designer Program. So I thought, you know what, let's jump on, let's give you guys a look at all of the Series 7 sets. We'll take a look at each individual set, we'll take a look at some of the pictures, we'll take a look at the piece count. I will give you my overall thoughts on them. You know I'm a big fan of the BrickLink Designer Program. There are a couple of sets on here that are 100% going in my basket in 29 days. There is also a couple of sets in here that will not be going in my basket that will surprise you. Knowing that I am such a big fan of ships and everything else, I will not be buying the privateer frigate Fortuna. And that's for one reason and one reason only. Not because I don't want it, not because I dislike it, because I am focusing, as I've already said, on city stuff this year. Getting the city up and running is my #1 priority, to the point where I won't be picking up that in favour of another set. I would buy them all if I could, but I can't. And yes, the city is my #1, well, mine and Mrs. L's #1. What's the word I'm looking for? #1 priority. That's it for the rest of 2026. So yeah, so I'm going to bring you guys across, as always, little picture in picture. I'm going to go from here to around here somewhere on your screen in a second. I'm going to bring you over. We're going to take a look at Series 7 of the BrickLink Designer Program. And yeah, don't forget that there is not long to go now. I think we're at 29 days as of point of me filming this. So yeah, February the 16th, 8 AM Pacific time, which I think normally equates to 2 PM? No, Pacific. Do you know what? I can never remember. Should we take a quick look while we're live? What is... Oh, he says... Let's get the mobile device out. Technology at its finest. Let's have a look. So yeah, 8 AM PST to GMT. Shows it like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So that is 4 o'clock UK time, 8 AM Pacific for all of our American friends. And wherever you are in the world, please make sure you just check out what time them pre-orders go live. Or I say pre-orders, crowdfunding is the term that Lego stroke BrickLink use for this particular set. Right, enough waffling. Let's bring you guys across. Right, let's take a look at this. So, Series 7 of the BrickLink Designer Program. As I said in my intro, we're at 29 days now, so it is coming fast. So, as we kind of said, we're going to start straight away by taking a quick look at what the offerings are. We've got the privateer frigate Fortuna, we've got W.A.L.T, W.A.L.T, we've got the Sushi restaurant, we've got the Alchemist shop, and we've got the antique collection, which surprisingly is quite a big set, even though it doesn't look it. It is not scale of any sort. It's more, remember the books is my passion GWP? It's bigger again than that, but yeah, so let's dive straight into how the BrickLink Designer Program pre-orders stroke crowdfunding works. In 29 days, all of these will go live and available for purchase on this website. You will get an order now button normally that appears next to the view details button or something along them lines. One thing I will say, please make sure you are logged into your Lego account already. As long as you are logged into your Lego account, it will make the process a whole lot smoother, because the way it works is that you click on order on the BrickLink page, it takes you through to the Lego site, adds it to your basket, and you check out from there. So logging into your Lego account already makes things a whole lot easier. So let's take a quick look at the prices. So the Fortuna, we're looking at $319.99 GBP. W.A.L.T, $34.99 GBP. Sushi restaurant, $249.99. Alchemist shop coming in at $179.99, and the antique collection at $99.99. yeah, overall, from a price point, I actually don't think that's too bad. Let's get straight into the Privateer Frigateer Fortuna, and let's take a proper look at this. So yeah, as I said there, 319.99 for 4,087 pieces. So if we were to bring up the old calculator, let's take a little look at what 319.99, and then let's divide that by 4087. So we're looking at so 7, almost 8 pence per piece, which is actually not too bad. I'm not unhappy about that in the slightest. So yeah, it is a beautiful, beautiful set. Let's take a little look at some of these other images. Again, I'm a massive fan of ships. You know, I look over here now and I've got 3 ships that are just over, as I'm looking at the camera, to the right of the camera. We've got the Endurance, Perfecto set. We've got Destiny's Bounty, and we've got the River Steamboat Amelia, just kind of off there. Big, big fan of ships, boats, anything that sails. This was immediately on my hit list as soon as I saw it. Plans have changed this year, and yeah, I need to prioritise getting this Lego City off the ground. So that is what I'm going to do. The collector in me is a little bit like, ugh, but then I can't do it all, and I really, 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 really want to get this city running, especially for you guys and gals who have joined me for the last 12 months almost now. So let's make 2026 about getting this city up and running. More to come on that relatively shortly as well. So yeah, nice selection of minifigs. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 19, 20 minifigs. And some animals there. A little cheeky little monkey. Looks like a goat, a cat and a chicken. Maybe a cat? Yeah, possibly. So yeah, that is, as I said, 4,087 pieces. 24 stickers. You kind of expect it. And that was, who is the designer of that? That is Brick Perfection. So kudos to you. Let's go back. Next, W.A.L.T. Okay, so W.A.L.T, I'm a big fan of this. I think it's a quirky little set. It's really, really cool. $34.99, 600 pieces. I think yeah, I don't know, I like it. I like the way that it looks like you can put batteries in him in the back. No doubt at some point someone will make a little LCD display for his face, no doubt. Because there are some very ingenious people out there. You can change his facial expressions. Yeah, you can see here how the face goes in, so you can change the faces. Similar to how, if I can grab it, obviously you have the Disney TV, where you can pop that. It's the other way around, but you can pop that out. You can pop another one of these in. So kind of a similar vibe and vine to that. Just put that down over there. So yeah, $34.99, 654 pieces. Who was the designer? Sorry, Lee Wan. Again.
Hi, my name is Lee Wan, and I'm here to show you my latest invention. What?
I am not going to lie. My bottom fell out then, because that YouTube video that was on the page automatically started playing, as I'm sure you could hear. Whew, I wasn't sure where that noise was coming from, not going to lie. So Lewan, thank you very much for scaring the bejesus out of me. So that is brilliant. Again, another quirky little set, $34.99. If I ever spare £35, I may pick that one up. We will see. Next is the Sushi restaurant. As you've already guessed, I've already said prioritising city-based sets. The Sushi restaurant by Brick Project will 100% be my #1 hit for this round. So for this series, I should say. Crowdfunding, this will be the first one that goes in my basket. 100%. Massive fan of this. $249.99, 3,600 pieces. 20 stickers, 14 minifigs, and 718 unique parts. So yeah, it's quite cool, that. The detailing on this is phenomenal. Like, you just look at it. I love it. It is going to give any area of the city a proper, like, vibe. 2 half base plates that go together, so you can have a look inside if you want to. Also, the train that runs in front of it. Big plans for a train in the Lego City, so that excites me greatly. So you get to see inside of it there. You can see some of the cool little sets. Sorry, some of the cool little dioramas. And then there's the selection of minifigs. So yeah, 20 minifigs. Big fan of that. Roller skates, love it. Brilliant. So that is the Sushi Restaurant by Brick Project. And as I've already stated, that is my #1 hit for this series. I 100% will be having that set. Next, Alchemist Shop. Hit #2 for this series is right here. So 179.99 by Shram. Series 7, 179.99. This is the Alchemist Shop. I'm a big fan of this. It just looks cool. You've got that potion bottle on the side. It will fit into a medieval themed area, seaside market area, all that type of jazz. I know Mrs. L is a big fan of this, so this will be hit #2 in the series, and I have no doubt that Mrs. L will be building this, modifying it slightly to put it onto a base plate, onto a mills plate, I should say, sorry, to get it into the city. There just look some really cool elements. I love the red leaves and the red foliage, just to give it that kind of pop of different colours. It's mint. I love it. Like, I'm a big fan of it. I love the ghost minifig. So yeah, how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9 minifigs in total. 5 stickers. So chef's kiss for that. 556 unique parts. Please don't automatically play YouTube video because I don't want to fall off my chair yet again. So that is the Alchemist's Shop by Shram. Big fan of that one. And then last but by no means least is the Antique Collection. And this is by Teruma. I apologise if I've not said that correctly. I almost want to say Terramana, but that is the Rocks Tequila company. Anyway, or Dwayne Johnson. But yeah, this, I mean, it's a beautiful set. Absolutely beautiful set as a display piece. No good for prioritising for a city or anything like that. But as a display piece, it has a massive place in a lot of people's collection. My collection, Mrs. L's collection, 100% would be having this set if we weren't prioritising. I know Mrs. L's a big fan of all things like this. It reminds me, as I said, of Books of My Passion, which was a GWP a while ago now. It just works. You know, you get them cool little minifig elements, the small minifigs, you get the animals. Does it come with a Lego frog? Yes, it does. So yeah, that is $99.99 by Teruma. The Antique Collection, 1,504 parts, 313 unique parts and 5 minifigs. So yeah, they are all the submissions, or I should say all of the finalists for Series 7 of the BrickLink Designer Program. Now, I don't know whether it gives you here, it does here. So, the way it works is that crowdfunding goes live February 16th. I tell you what, I'm going to throw you back over to big screen, Chris, just so that I can explain a little bit about crowdfunding and the likes. I just want to quickly show you this first. So, crowdfunding, as you can see here, goes live February 16th at 8 AM Pacific time, which we already know is 4 PM GMT. Production and shipping will then not be till July of 2026. So even though you crowdfund it, actually they've brought that forward a bit, haven't they? February, March, April, May, June, July. Oh yeah, it come forward a month, but it's normally approximately 6 months. So yeah, right, let's throw it back over. So there we go. As I've just kind of showed you and explained, from point of crowdfunding stroke pre-order, as long as they reach the minimum set limit of 3,000 pre-orders stroke crowdfunding orders, that set will go into production. There is normally a higher limit of 30,000. They have expanded that a little bit in a few previous sets, but the last series of BrickLink, none of them reached even the upper limit, so we will wait and see. Sign of the times, maybe. I think that's why they kind of have sharpened their pencil on some of the prices in this particular series. But yeah, so from the point of order to the point of the set being delivered to you and in your hands for you to be able to build, you're going to be looking at around 6 months. So, you know which 2 sets that Mr. L and Mrs. L are going to be buying. That is the Sushi restaurant and the Alchemist shop. That is where we are prioritizing ourselves for this particular series. Yes, Pooch, I know, but none of the sets are for you, my boy. You don't have opposable thumbs. You can't build. No matter how much you wag that tail, I'm not buying you one. So yeah, that is everything that we are going to be kind of buying, putting into the city. Is there any of them sets that you will be picking up? Is there any of them sets that you won't be picking up? Is there any of them sets that you really dislike? Or are there any of them sets that you really like? Do you understand fully how the BrickLink Designer Program works? Did you even know that the BrickLink Designer Program is actually Lego? It is owned by Lego. I know it throws a lot of people off when they see that yellow logo and BrickLink. A lot of people still don't know that Lego bought BrickLink many, many years ago. Now, even before that, it was always Lego pieces. So yeah, please let me know in the comments if you've got any questions, if you've got any kind of feedback on this video. Have you enjoyed it? Do you want to see more of these as the series is come out and get announced? Do you want to see more of these as we get to the point where we see the submission side of it? Yeah. I, for one, am really looking forward to this particular series for them 2 sets. I just wish they didn't take 6 months to come. Although, my bank balance is kind of happy. They're only once every few months. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed this video and you like Lego content, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are well on our way now. We have surpassed that 1,000 mark. We're 1,300 and something. 1,365 at point of publishing this video, I do believe it will be, or recording this video. So I am really looking forward to trying to hit that 2,000 mark now is where we are aiming for. I want to start producing even more content for you guys and ultimately start getting on with this city. And I'm not going to lie, I have definitely started scoping out a potential layout of a city this week. More to come on that in the next few weeks. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching and I will see you on the next one.